Now that was fucking crazy, right? In In Turbo Overkill, you play as this guy. He has lung cancer, a lack of skin, and a cool ass fucking name. Better hit you with a fucking Johnny Turbo. Much like the game in the last video, this is another fast-paced FPS, just a lot more cool shit in the game. Like an arm that can shoot micro missiles, and a fucking orbital plasma cannon. But don't worry, you can still tone down time, don't worry. You'll see throughout this video a lot of similarities to Doom, and it's blindly obvious, but dare I say, I think I prefer this game to Doom. Now keep the pitchforks in your pants excited, alright? Because you might not agree with me. What the fuck was that? Now keep your pitchforks down. I'm just here to tell you why the game is sick and why I think you should buy it, alright? I'm just gonna leave that discussion in the air, but I'm not here for it. It's gonna have a very similar structure to my last video. Again, please let me know if you guys want more of a deeper dive. This isn't gonna be a deep dive video where I talk about a deep lore and blah blah blah. Like, if you guys want me to delve more into the story of even Trepang, let me know. Into this game, let me know. If you want it just always, let me know. But I'm gonna stop fucking yapping your ear off here about random shit. Peep this movement though. Now, I did say that this was a fast-paced FPS, but it's also a platformer too. There's a bunch of little sections where we'll be doing a hop, skip, and a jump over to get to the next area, and your mobility definitely complements it with responsive controls that don't make you feel like you're driving a tank. As your basic slide, which I'll get into a little bit more later, don't worry. A dash, the Paddington jump, now with one more jump for free, yay! But if you want another one, cough up them bills, buddy. A grappling hook and a sniper rifle, which lets you teleport to lesser enemies. Sounds nuts, right? The dash is a really good way to course correct, and paired with a double jump, that helps a lot too, so that you don't, whiff a jump. But again, this is one of those games where you're the threat. So of course it's amazing at closing the distance and putting a golf ball sized hole in their head. Oh my god. The grappling hook can be a bit odd at times. Like, you'll try grapple somewhere in an arena and just tap it. You won't go as far as you want. Which can also only be done by these little highlighted orange little areas, which in hindsight is probably a good thing if you don't mean to, but it does have a cooldown which makes it just a bit more work. For example, in Ultra Kill, the whiplash has no cooldown, and instead of holding down, you just tap again when you want to stop. I guess it's more of a, pick your poison situation, and probably just a nitpick, but that's what you're here for anyways. And not even to mention, you can grapple onto enemies, which makes it even faster to paint the walls with their brain. Unfortunately though, you can only grapple to them, not them to you. The slide is one of your best weapons. I said it, weapons. I don't mean it metaphorically. You have a chainsaw in your leg. Mobility wise though, it's very fast, and you can even give yourself just a tiny bit more distance if you slide midair during a jump. Now, I don't really know how to make this part because chainsaw is weapon, and it'd be very weird to say a whole ass sniper rifle isn't a weapon, unless it's like the tool of justice or something. I don't know. Shut up, nerd. But honestly, all of your movement options are either literally just weapons, which the dash becomes a weapon. I'll get into that later. Hold your horses. Patience is a virtue. Good things come to those who wait. But yeah, either all of your movement options are weapons, or they supplement combat. So, I don't really know if they should go in this section or the next section. The weapons in this game are plentiful, and honestly, if I did the same thing as the last video, this section alone would be like 15 minutes, and I do want the video to come out within a reasonable time. But since this video is just telling you how sick the game is, I don't have to write a university essay about every single weapon, so here goes. Buckle up. The pistol does pistol amounts of damage, and the alt fire lets you charge damage, which you can see if it's lethal by the bars that charge and show a little skull if they would die. But this isn't infinite, so you can't hold forever, but it is really good for spaced out and weaker enemies. Best part about it is you do not need line of sight after already being locked on, so you can go hide like a little bitch if you really want to. When it's maxed out, shooting regularly charges a couple shots that do an insane amount of damage, but it goes a lot faster than it comes, so keep that in mind, don't rely on it too much. Shotgun is great at short range, and you can even make it work at medium range as the spread isn't too bad. It does a pretty good amount of damage. You can two-shot most fodder enemies if you're far away. Its alt fire charges a little explosion, which gives fodder enemies and stuns bigger enemies, and the more you charge it, which uses more ammo, it has a bigger radius, so keep that in mind. It does take a little bit of time, and it has a bit of a cooldown after. So does every single weapon after using the alt fire, unless it's the minigun, or the sniper, I think. So after using an alt fire on a weapon, make sure that you keep in mind that cooldown, swap to a different weapon, because the cooldown will disappear by then. So if you really only want to use that weapon, quickly swap back. Dunskies, don't even worry about it. Anyway, back on topic. Max upgrade for the shotgun makes it just better in every single way. Faster rate of fire, faster charge of the alt fire. Hell yeah, I forgot, but I'm gonna put it here anyway. The pistol charged up also stuns big enemies when you just shoot them, but that's only when it's at 100% charge. When it's at 100% charge, it will stun big enemies and kill babies. Whoa! The double barrel shotgun is only good at short range. It has a very long cooldown after every normal shot, not even alt fire, which is low key, blows hot ass. But the alt fire is what you'll really be using it for, because it has heat-seeking semtexes that will seek out the closest enemy it can physically reach and latch on and then explode. The twin Uzis are incredible, and they took my brain in such a nice way because of their high rate of fire, which means good damage, and can honestly be used at any range as well. The alt fire tosses the other Uzi out, just forget about it, and the one that you keep has a slow rate of fire and a higher damage output. Now I do think that the thrown one can kill enemies, and if it can't, this game's dog shit, don't buy it, forget about it. The fully upgraded version of this, it's literally just another increase in stats like the shotgun. It's not bad, it's very good, I love it, this baby. The twin incendiary is way too long of a name for it is essentially a minigun. Really good damage, versatile range, alt fire lets you swap out traditional munitions with good old propane and set the homies alight. Flamethrower doesn't really work on a couple enemies because they are completely metal, so they don't really give a shit. Overall, saw a bunch of usage from me. I love this thing, it's amazing. Never really used much of the flamethrower though, but the minigun is great. The rocket launcher launches rockets from the rocket launcher. The alt fire lets you charge up multiple rockets to send at some poor fella and light them up in hellfire. Not much to say about a rocket launcher here, guys. Don't get upset with me. Sorry. I did use it a lot though. It will be amazing to use. It's very fun. The plasma rifle shoots balls of energy that do great damage, but are projectiles, not hit scan like most of the weapons in this game, so I hope your aim is good. The alt fire releases lasers that latch onto enemies and slowly chip down their health until inevitably, like a lot of things in this game, they fucking explode. Oh fuck it, died out here. Very good weapon. Saw a lot of accidental switches, but I actually ended up using them when I accidentally swapped to it, so pretty good weapon in my eyes. I love it. Mwah. The telefragger is the sniper that I was talking about. It has really great damage, actually, incredible damage. This thing fucks. Alright, this thing fucks. Its alt fire, as I've already mentioned, charge it up, locking onto a weaker enemy. Does not work on big enemies. Don't even try it. It won't work. The game will tell you to fuck off. And once you teleport to them, they just die. And I think there's a bit of splash damage too. It's great. I love using it. A little bit of tech to it. I love games that do that. Honestly, let me slow down for a sec. I just want to talk about this, right? Random tangent. I love it when games just give you this random thing that like just is cool in concept and you can use to make cool shit happen. You know, like why I never thought that I would need a sniper rifle that lets me teleport someone and for them to immediately explode once I've completed the teleportation sequence. Like what? Anywho, back up to speed. When you upgrade it, holding down the regular fire lets you charge up to 3 times to do even more damage than it already does and knocks you back because of the recoil, which if shot at the floor can give you some really good height. Same can be done with the rocket launcher. Forgot to say that. My bad, guys. This is all over the place, but I love it. The iron cannon is just ridiculous because it's like the ion cannon is just ridiculous because what do you mean I could just fire a laser from the sky and atomize even heavier enemies with absolute ease? The alt fire sends a literal orbital strike that will kill all of the enemies inside, including you if you aren't careful, but has a really long animation so the explosion actually goes off. The upgrade makes it so the primary fire doesn't have to charge at all to actually be used, which is ridiculous, and so that the alt fire takes less time to actually detonate. And if the game didn't have enough chainsaws, the final weapon that isn't something odd that I'll get into just after this is the chainsaw arms. These are the absolute strongest things in the game. You get ammo for them by using the chainsaws in your legs to kill things, and then, I don't know, absorb their soul or something that will then allow you to eject chainsaws out your arms and then just go nuts. The regular attack is just an alternating swipe, and the alt fire is an instant kill to basically every enemy in the game as you just lunge at them and tear them apart. It can only be used at full ammo, which I think is completely fair, but can be gotten out of early to conserve some ammo for later use. Oh my god, I need to slow down, bruh. So now, here's some of the silly stuff. I don't really count these as weapons. Some are like, you know, abilities. I count them as abilities, I think is more of a worthy way of saying it. 2 of them are fucking vehicles. The slide is really fun, and again, as I've said, it's a movement thing, but sometimes I think it's more of a damage thing too. Like, the damage it does is really, really good. And it's so satisfying to just slide through like 40 motherfuckers, bro. There's something so beautiful about that. Micro missiles are very versatile. Honestly, very, very underused for me. Oftentimes I just forgot that I even had them, which kind of blows, because they are really fun to use, and it looks really cool just seeing all of them just fly through. Just it's so amazing, man. It is on a cooldown as well, so, you know, keep that in mind. But it can lock on to like 40 billion enemies. Like, there is a cap, but also who really cares? Because you're shooting missiles out of your arm. I think that's pretty sick. Then we have literally not even weapons. They just aren't, but, you know, on the wiki that I'm looking at right now to get a little bit of extra info, yeah, I see car and I see bike. The car mechanics I actually don't like. I don't find it fun. Like, it's really great damage, you know, little miniguns that come out, primary fire, and then the alt fire is just a bunch of missiles that come out and just destroy anything that they touch. But controls wise, they're really janky, and the thing isn't that fast, and I don't know, the mission where this appeared, it felt like quite a drag to play through. The bike, on the other hand, oh my god, I am literally turbo overkill. He just like me for real. Now, you'd think in the future they had a, you know, bikes that go above like, you know, 30 miles an hour, especially ones that have guns attached to them. You'd think they'd be a little bit faster. No, this thing, the speedometer says like, what, a maximum of like 20 miles an hour if you're lucky, which when you think about it is quite funny. But also, come on, you could like trick my brain to think I'm going like 300 miles an hour, bro. Come on, we're like 8 billion years in the future. The bike also has little miniguns attached to it that do really good damage, and when you slide, you know, you do the slide hotkey while you're driving, you will take the wheel of the bike, you'll just start sliding with it, and guess what it has on it? You wouldn't guess, a fucking chainsaw. This section was infinitely more fun than the car, but just, you know, what can you do about it? But the bike is great. I love the bike. He just like me for real. Finally, in terms of random stuff, we have the fucking bullet time, turbo time. It's called turbo time, but it's bullet time. Slow down time. You get a bunch more money when you kill things. You do more damage when you kill things. You take less damage when getting shot by things. And to be honest, that's pretty much it. It has a little bit of a cooldown, but it's not even that bad. It's really good. I love it. Oh, that was a doozy, and it somehow ended up being a longer section than the last video. So, you know what? I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm lying. I'm saying this 20 minutes before I have to go leave for work. I'm gonna go get ready for work and just look at the screen, man.
Distribution, I'm like Atlanta. I got them pretty things flying across the
So this fat Romanian guy is really keen on being in this video, so here he fucking is. Enjoy his yappa.
Disclaimer, guys, I have never played this game. I don't know what the game is about. I've seen like 2 minutes of like the pre-recorded video before recording these beautiful lines for you. But if you guys want to see something about Rainbow Six Siege and about other shooter games and esports, subscribe to DC_507. Thank you guys, enjoy the video. So, I'm going to be telling you guys about the augmentations in this beautiful game. Right, augmentations are mods you can do to your character's body, because that guy is just the GOAT. I mean, come on, Johnny Turbo. Augments give special abilities. Some are movement based, some deal more damage, and some can give you more cash. Some examples of them include micro missiles, which add cluster bombs, so you basically just turn into a flying, sliding chainsaw man artillery. Yeah, something like that. And then you guys are waiting for this one. You can get extra augments by using brain slots. So use your brains to get brawn or something like that. And lastly, because who doesn't like more chainsaws, you can add another fucking chainsaw into your leg, because you just can. I mean, I think we've proven that this game has zero logic, so why not?
It's called the double check.
The double check! So in conclusion, augments are like a pimp your ride but for like Johnny Turbo. So essentially just like make your guy cool, and you can make him cooler if you use brain points. So yeah, voila.
So, this guy's a fucking moron. Brain points don't exist. I meant augment slots in your head, not brain equals brawn. Fair fucking play. Great way of saying it. I don't think I ever want him back again.
Guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
No, my YouTube channel.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hello again. I hope this video wasn't too lackluster. I really hope not, because I have so many ideas for something so much better, and I think it's also sunk cost. You know, I've spent so much time already on this video for a game that I do think is great, but you know, I don't know. I felt like it's a great video game. You should buy it. I'm not dogging the game. I love this game. I will probably be playing it for hours and hours on end after this is uploaded, you know. But it's also it's an odd game to talk about, because with Japan I had played it before. With this game, on the other hand, I was going into a brand new, which I think was a mistake, and I don't want to spend way too much time just playing the game and then not working on the video, if that makes any sense. Which is a blunder on my part. You know, it's a learning experience. This is what, my second video. I'm still getting to grips with everything. So again, I'm sorry if this was very lackluster. I do feel like it's definitely not my best work. It could definitely have been a lot better. But I only realized this after I was like already a week deep. You know, I realized a week deep, hey, I can't really give too much of an opinion on this, because I've only started playing for the video. I was like, hey, I saw this game, I'll buy it, and I'll make the video on it as I'm playing through it. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Horrible idea. But you know, there's only so much you can do. Again, as I said, learning experience. Only my second video. So I'll need to make sure that I'm making videos on games that I've already played, like the next one. The comments of the last video, somebody kind of guessed it twice. So you'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But the next video will definitely be worth the wait. This video probably wasn't so much so. Again, sorry about that. It's a blunder on my part. I should have maybe played the game before making the video. You'd think so, right? But what can you do about it? That's good. Next video will be incredible. I've been racking my brain over it, and I think that's why this video has taken a bit of a dip, because I've just been thinking about this next video and like how much cool shit I could do for it compared to this, which is probably not the best, but I think it's, in my opinion, it's probably better that I get this video out faster, so it's a bit worse, just so that I can actually, you know, make a good video instead of spending time on something I know I'm not going to be happy with in the end. And then in that, it will just take even longer to get it done, if you know. So sorry if this video is kind of shit. I'm sorry, man, but it's sunk cost, man. It's sunk cost. I've already spent like 2 weeks on it. I can't, but I don't want to spend too much longer. I want to get this video out so I can work on something I'll actually be proud of. Because then if I'm gone for like a month and a half, who's gonna come back? Who's gonna watch this shit? No one. So again, I do apologize if this felt like a waste of time. But you know, I have to really choose what I want to do when. Because again, I have a job. Oh, I'm employed. Oh, sorry. No job. I gotta choose. Because I only have so much time in the week to work on a video. So I'd rather spend that time in a week making a video that I know I'll be happy to make. I'll be a lot happier to make. I'll be able to give more insight into. this